Napoleon Total War fan, welcome to the Dutchman games. The next battle is a 4 versus 4 on grassy Italian grassland. Attackers are Lord Corncup, 12 Army Group, Maskenheini, the Goldberg versus AC Man, Dutchman, Guerre et Honor, and Arrakis. To say that I'm super excited about watching this game is an understatement. In this battle, you see the two complete different styles of playing. Offensive player versus defensive player. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the armies. I am playing with my favorite faction because it's offensive. You could attack really well with the swords. I have 3 Semets and 1 Bashi, 4 cav units, all shooting cav, and really down to 3 lights and lots of infantry. To my left is a seaman who's playing with Austria. He really made that faction very interesting. I've seen a few games that he's been playing this faction and he's doing really well. 2 Landwehr's, 4 lights, elites, and Hungarian Fusiliers, and strong cav. Well, game started. Now, I want to mention a few things before we really get into this game. So I am going to pause this. Forgive me on that, but trust me, it's going to be lots of action really, really quickly. 12th Army is playing. He's an excellent player, very, very strong player. So it's going to be very interesting watching him playing. But when anyone goes with a faction of Spain, you know beforehand that, especially on this map, this is the favorite spot to take. This hill, usually the forest here, and then maybe on this hill too. Another thing you want to do is, when the game starts, you want to count their units if you're playing versus Spain. So we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including general, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We know the game has 20 units total. So 14, 15, 16, 17, there are 3 hidden units. They're not up here, so they should be either here. I doubt that they're here. They could be somewhere here, but unlikely. Because in this game, it's about this forest, this hill. This is the most important spot, and then this hill up here. And of course, this little forest too. You hold the center. It's almost impossible to beat. So knowing this, that he is going to be on this hill, the strategy that we have come up with is the right flank hold, probably in this forest over here, and a few units here. Preferably getting this. This is very good if you can get there. I'm going to have half of my forces here, so make sure that my partner doesn't get outflanked. So we're going to hold on center and right. The idea is to attack from left, and you see this 2 Janissaries and 3 line infantry is going to be shift to left, and of course I'm going to send my cav later on. I don't want to expose our plan right away by showing all my units over here, but this cav is probably going to go to flank on this side as well. Most players in this match, so if you have the hill, these guys just going to rush and hold. It makes it a lot easier. And you can see even France is moving all these forces here. The idea is France comes here, hold this section, Spain comes, hold this section, maybe shift a little bit to left, and then Prussia from center to uphill, and France, this little forest. I don't recommend, unless you're really, really good and aggressive player, I don't recommend you going around the hill. It's sufficient to either hold a few units here to make sure you don't get outflanked. If you're playing as France, you want to hold a few units here, so make sure you don't get outflanked. But you fight it over here. You win this section, then you could move your way up slowly up the hill, supported by these units. Same over here. If you're France and you win this, then you could move your way up the hill, supported by Prussia over here. Okay? So the idea is right holds, I hold this section and then support from left, and we attack from left, try to overwhelm France. So we're going to be aggressors, attackers. These guys are going to be defensive players. Let's see how these two styles work out. For now, I'm going to enlarge the map. And we're going to look from left side. Standard procedures. Now, these guys are rushing all in. You got to be careful because usually Spain could be here waiting for your attack. Oh, I'm sorry, on this forest here. So Prussia does really well, goes outflanked from the side and goes, oh look, there they are. So this was not a wise move, sending one cap unit up here. Prussian Alliance 2 is moving support Spain. And you see, Spain has 1-2 units over here. And right off the bat, the idea was to hold back, but Prussia decides to attack. And they did form square, but casualty is 7. This Prussian cav unit lancers is losing. Another cav attack. But Prussia to our right did get the center forest, and he's deciding to go around the hill. So the whole idea of holding didn't work. We went right into attack. So we did fail to get the forest. That's because it's the power of Spain, the guerrillas, and the hill, and of course here. Now on my side, you see I'm not attacking at all, but these units are visible, making sure that it doesn't outflank. And you see my cav is moving this side. And for this section, I have 2 cav and 2 melee as offensive units, 3 lights to hold them at bay, and then line infantry. On the far end, Austria is forming up, very well positioned with his Windbush Jaegers, hard to kill. This is the Landwehr, very well positioned. So France has got the forest here. This is a good forest. You know, you don't want to relinquish this forest because that's how you hold the oncoming forces back. This is a good defensive spot, and over here too. So, and then you put 2 units over here. You pretty much block this section. So these players are doing really well. So this is action is over here. We're going to concentrate on that side. Not sure why they are in square right now. So this is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 light units coming to positions. There are only 2 lights over here. So Prussia should be able to blow them out of water here. 4 versus 2. You want to be aggressive if you do it. So move forward 4 versus 2. Nice. Nicely done. France is holding its forest, very nicely done. Prussia decides to outflank. They're going with musketeers. 3 cap, I don't see a general here supporting. You do want to have a general because I don't see an elite. So the general will give morale support. I'm going to pause this again. Really, 5 minutes. You see the push from left flank? So France actually let go of the forest. And most players come over here and go straight forward. And so this small area, as a defender, you could concentrate. The goal is to outflank all around. So you stretch your lines the most you can. Austria's doing an excellent job. If you stretch your lines, then only a few units can defend this side. And so if you have numerical superiority, you could easily smash through. And France saw that. France was pushing this way. The whole idea was they were going to connect over here. Suddenly we're showing up from this side, and we're not only showing up with a few units, we're coming with the entire army and some. So France, uh, I would not really let go of this forest, but I could see why France is pulling back, because you have an entire army on your far left flank. But this section, you see, this concentration over here is very strong. So when they are very strong, you put a few units over here, just hold them, and then move all the way on the other side. Now, this is going to take a while, so we're not going to really concentrate here, but I'd like you to keep an eye on the far end. Again, this game is about an irresistible force meeting an immovable object idea. So follow the map up here, but we're going to concentrate on this section because that's where the most action is taking place. Shifting units, shifting position. Here, for some reason, Prussia decides to pull back. Well, I could see the line is very close, so I definitely could see that what you're doing. That's a good move, actually. So Prussia is doing very well aggressively, supporting by line infantry and their lights, the two lights. Just watch this section over here on this map, but we're concentrating over here. This is a good position that Prussia is holding. I will put more distance between my line and Cav. Oh, far here. So Cav charge didn't give any result. There is no general here to support. France is in the forest. They have old guard, heavy Cav. And look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the other Cav that lost 8 units versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You could tell that this attack is not going to get you too far just because of the sheer numbers and positioning. France got the line stretched, more units, and there's no backup over here, this single light unit. Cuirassiers versus Dragoons. 13, 12, 11. Only 2 men lost. Wow. There was no oomph in the charge. Only 2 men lost. So you definitely want to make sure that your men are not tired when you charge. So these Dragoons did not bear much fruit. A little bit too late with opening up your lines. More units are coming. Going back into square. This old guard gonna have a field day with the squares. Good charge. So another thing you see is this Cav units are spreading so far at the end of the map, and this is a long march going around there. In only 8 minutes, you basically ran the entire way up there, and these guys are just pulling back and pulling back. It's not a bad idea. You win a lot of games like that. And on top of that, France is sending support. So the French player over here is sending 2 chasseurs to the other flank. And what a great teamwork on their side. That was a horrible attack. So the mistakes with this attack is there was no general supporting it. Now you see a general. Uh, you don't want to fight versus forests. If you do want to attack, you want to stretch your line all the way here and attack from back. So then France has to stretch his line. And then you could push from this section forward. I'm going to go back and put it on pause for a moment to see what's going on. So our attack from far right failed, but we are holding the forest still well, although these guys are completely outflanked. Prussia lost the hill and has to fall back. I'm still standing by, and my cav is all the way on the other side with 3 infantry and 2 melee. So that's another thing you want to, there's a lot of coordination going on. You don't want to walk in front of each other. Spain is doing a great job holding the position. Now, so this whole idea is anvil, hammer and anvil. If this is the anvil, it's holding them on place to anchor them right here, and the hammer is going to come from this side. Okay, so while this had the center and it was strong, now they're slowly getting outflanked. But we don't want to make the same mistake as we did on the other side, because if we attack straight up here, they're going to win. They have a better concentration, they could send these units as support. I'm going to be too far away to support that, and we are tired, you know. My infantry is, you see, very tired. They're exhausted, these guys, by running the whole game. So what you want to do is just stretch your line as much as you can. So these guys are going to be overstretched as well. And when they move most of the units over here and overstretched, then this units spring into effect. And you want to be decisive. You want to cut right through. I'm sorry if I'm speaking too much on this. You see not much of action, but trust me, it's a lot of action. But this planning is very important. A lot of communication. Oh, these sharpshooters are deadly. Okay, so let's go back on this side. France is not sending any infantry up here. Would they have sent infantry with these 2 cav? You would have destroyed this side. Instead, they're doing an excellent job. Look, they encircled completely the forest. Prussia has no other option than retreat, which is good. Where they stayed here, they would have lost their entire army. Look how well supported by cav and shooting cav. Very well done by these guys. And they have the hill. And more units we're sending from the forest to our right flank. Yeah, good idea to retreat. I would just retreat and hold this forest over here. We're getting a little bit too weak in this forest, so these guys are definitely gonna use it to their advantage. And here it comes, the attack. So you see, they're completely overstretched. Now, just watch this. So this is usually the problem when you play defensively. I'm going to show you exactly this is classic. When you overstretch your enemy, you see these guys are going all the way to this side. They're almost connecting to the other France. This is the area right over here. And let me show you from attacker side. Concentration of units over here, and this right over here is the breaking point, the pivot between this side and that side. And look, a lot of units. You don't want to go this direction up the hill. You want to send them all right over here. This is this two lines, this is the joint. So that's where you want to break. They're facing this side. These guys are facing this side. There's only one lonely unit over here. And you see that. You got to be able to see that one right over here too is the other side. And that's where you want to hit hard. Nicely done. Concentration of lights. These guys are getting in each other's way. So this kind of units, you see, they just, wow, look at that. The entire Spanish army is moving from one side to other. So now they're going on offense, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my weak side. And Spain sees that correctly. You see that? There's nobody over here. There's no connection. And this is my weak side. So Spain is going well into action there. And they have a better positioning, the forest, to their advantage. You see my two melee over here, so I do want to attack this section over here. So right now it's quiet on the other front, and we're going to concentrate on this side. There he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 units. I see they are too close, so they're going to start bleeding men. Changing side. This entire army is going to come right over here, and this will be the foothold. You do want to follow up with your infantry, which he did, so you could shoot at that. France going to counterattack, very well done. This cav is going after these two light units, but 1, 2, 3 units are waiting in line to shoot at this cav. A little bit too far, they're not shooting. There you go. Wow, one melee. Yeah, so this one cav is doing an excellent job. He broke this entire section by one cav. We have to be more careful. Another cav unit. He did not form square. Great counter charge with your cav units. And another thing is when you attack, you want to attack two sides simultaneously, so you confuse the enemy. And this attack is coming from here. So you see, this is a defensive player. He tried, pulled back, and he's going back into his position. You need to know your enemy, and I kind of know how 12 is playing, which is a great player. Like, he's got 3 units over here, all the lights, sending his cav. He's a really good player. He knows exactly where to send them. Ouch. Nicely done with the cav. Very nicely done with cav. There's no support here, so these guys are just going through. Land, yeah, see? 3 units that can't form square. You don't want to do that. The mistake is that they send all 3 cavs at once. An attack on this side. And it's just got enough units to support, so this is really dangerous for me. And for that I need my janissaries. Close combat here. And there you go, my melee. This one melee, look at this. All these guys are pulling back, sending one melee over here. He's doing a great job sending scav versus one melee, but he's going to run through his back of his own men. Prussia needs to shoot at them. Another great cav charge. Spain did an excellent job with his cav. Look at him over here, over here, over here. He's fighting on all sides. I've been babysitting my melee. I do not want to get cav charged. Look, he found his favorite target, the melee and the lights. His lancers are. I think my general's going to go that side. So that was the idea. Coming from this side far end, exposing the one flank, and then going through with it. He can't micromanage and also he's concentrating on his cap. Wow, look at that. Spain is so good. He's got everything under control. Really, really fast. Very good micromanagement. And he does not let my melee to attack. He's forming back and she's going to shoot at my... Oh, very well done. Very well done. I need to pull them back or they're going to get shot into pieces. Changing side. I'm going to pause this for just a moment. Let's recap what happened. So we tried to overstretch the lines, which worked. You see, I'm trying to stretch and anchoring all these guys over here. So and this area opened up because his line was this way, and this way, and this way, and so the pivots was over here and over here, and those were two weak points which we exploit, and it worked. You know, you want to always, if you attack, you want to have majority of units, superiority in numbers, attacking a weaker side of enemy, and that worked. You see, my entire army is. Half my army is at one point, the other half is another point, and so did Austria. Concentrated over here and broke through. So we managed to get a foothold in the forest, which is good, but these guys are good as well. They're very, very great defensive players, and they're just pulling back and forming up new lines. You see, there's another line formed up. They're not disarray, but they're forming really, really well. Very good micromanagement by Spain. On the other side, now France is going for attack, and France is doing a great job. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty much the entire army is concentrating to attack from one direction. And this is good by Prussia, is holding the defensive spot in the forest. And I'm not sure what happened to this one unit over here. Excuse me. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Wow. There's no backup to shoot at this cap. Yeah, I am down. I'm coming down with a cold. France doing an excellent job on this side. So Prussia, the whole idea again is we want to push them, and again the idea is that they concentrate too much on our side, and once they're done, this full army breaks through over here. With all that takes a lot of communication. Yeah, I lost one of my melees. Bad place for my Ibrahim Basha. I needed to bring him to action. I am saving my melee, charging, pulling back, supporting with my infantry. Ah, there comes my cav. So you see, you have one cav forcing these guys into square, and supported by Austria. Great teamwork. That's exactly how you want it. And that was a mistake from my setting. Form square right in time. And this was a mismanagement on my side. I want to form them this way and they formed the other side. But I got these guys into square, and I'm going to form up my lines and try to shoot at this square. And I try not to lose my cav unit. And he's not falling into a trap. I try to form a square here. Yeah, I lost my cav. Very well done by good micromanagement by France over here. But you don't want to give him a chance. You attack, pull him into square, and he did not form a square now. That's the old guard. Wow. And you continue attacking. Wow, he did not see that one. Oh, this is another mistake of mine. For some reason, all my units start walking down here. I ordered one unit, my entire army moved this way. I realized my mistake. Now I gotta pull them back and regroup. As you see, I left a hill undefended. I hate it when that happens. You just the entire, you gotta regroup your entire army. Another cav charge, relentless. Another thing I want to point out: nobody's taking this house, nor did these guys take this house. So there's a chivalry code over here, not taking houses. I do want to get rid of this. Yeah, see, I'm pulling all the way back up. It's a lot of wasted energy here. On that side, France is doing an excellent job. Wow, cav charge. Managed to form square in time. Another square here. He's not following up with infantry. Should have. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Well, we did get a house here, one unit. This young guard could easily take this house. These guys are not shooting. Nope, they're not shooting. Ah, a few shots. Very well done by France. Completely surrounds Prussia and destroyed the army. I would have left one unit here. You see what happens because you get outflanked. And here comes Prussia. Well, not sure what they're doing. I'm not sure what they're doing. But the attack is coming, so which is good. So now they have to focus a little bit on our side. Now Prussia's got this side and this side. Lots of micromanagement going on. Another quick look from what's going on. Now, mind you, this was a long journey coming from all around here, and you can't make mistakes when you're attacking, and these guys are keep. It's always easier to defend. You know, you pull back, form up your line. As an attacker, you have to figure out where to attack and constantly moving. You guys are tired too, so these guys ran all the way across the map, all the way from here around to back here, and we're still trying to stretch the lines as much as we can. You see, I have Cav on the flank, but their lines are strong, too deep, Cav support, and we are thinning out. See, 3 units over here, 1 unit and 2 Cav, half, not even, a fourth of a unit. Balloon guards, good flanking unit. So we are pretty at the end of our energy with attacking. Next concentration of attack is going to be over here, and also Prussia came into action. So you see we have superiority of numbers on this side, and that's how we want to attack. Over here, these units are just 1, 2, 3, 4. He has superiority, but they're not attackers. And you need to know your enemy. If they're not attackers, you don't have to worry about. And even if they attack, you could easily pull this unit back, and this is where the anchor is. So still strong enough unit to hold them back. On that side, yeah, we are a little bit, our flank is collapsing. Which general died? Prussia lost a general. I think these guys are shooting into the melee going on here, melee going on here. It seems we lost both melees. 45, 48. There's a general here. I'm surprised that one Janissary unit just pushes everyone back. I don't like that. I lost another one, but we're getting trained little by little. So you see we are very aggressive with attacking, but it's really hard to attack. Nicely done. 2 units versus 1, we win. Superiority of numbers over here, so that's good. 1, 2, 3 units can shoot at 1. Wow, what a waste of old guard. No, don't do that. Even if you're out of bullets, don't just charge like this. You don't achieve anything. Put them back, you give moral support. Very well done by, I think this Gora is doing really well on both fronts. Still trying to outflank. That helps, you know. Look at them pulling again back and back and back. Okay, I did get into this house. I'm sorry. You want to take the house? Take the house. But that allows for an entire line to fall back by getting this one house. Because you could shoot from the sides, you have protection. So I sent 1 unit, and the whole point was to send unit over here so they could break their lines, and by breaking the line we could connect again. So this one house, that's the important of the house, allows us to connect again. See, the entire line fell back by sending 1 unit into the house, but they're reforming. reforming, and they have again the forest, and we have to get into the open to attack. Uh, Advantage of the hill. Look, they're stretching all over the hill. This is a what's bottleneck. So we get over here, we're gonna get shot by all sides. And over here, look at that, they have the entire line. Cases like this, I would leave that and I'll come and get this forest. Look, and these guys are getting the forest too, so doing really well. They have to get the forest, the hill. Sorry, the lines are connected. So this is really tough for attackers because they're doing really well. Six versus 8. Wisely, he does not want to attack. Oh, he's fighting. He should have formed a square here. Shoot at that general. Ha, general changed sides. Attack the infantry from behind. And he's got 6 men left still. 6 versus 6. Yeah, he dies. Noble death. Now, you want to support with infantry. Did he do that? I don't see that. Well protected in the forest. Yeah, 1 casualty. Very well positioned over here. So again, you want to go around, maybe put your light in the center and send these 2 infantry around. Nicely placed. Sacrifice the calf, put these guys into square. Would you be able to shoot at the square? Yeah, he did from here. Nicely done, 78. Man, Spain. Such a great micromanagement. He's directing both ends of the map is so hard. Controlling his general, charging his infantry. What a great micromanager in Spain. His infantry. Look at that. And keep on attacking too. That was my calf. So the calf came all the way around. I saw that. I saw what's going on over here. We're killing the general. I would be able to, hopefully the morale will drop. My calf was useless on the other side, so where did these guys come from? He hasn't even seen it yet. There's another unit over here. There you go. Just shoot at them and a charge. You can't form squad. So I got a general, 1 unit over here. Wow. Foot guards with the Fusiliers. So they let go of the hill, but forming another line in the forest. They know all the defensive areas. You see these two calves did a good job over here. Managed to win the flank with those 2 calves. And there you go, another unit. None of these guys can form square. I have to be careful they don't shoot my calf. So we hold the flank with these 2 calves. Now, the general is here, and you see there's a full Wollongar, and they just disappeared on me. I did not see these balloon guards. I have my 2 cav here, but these balloon guards, they disappeared. Look how strong this defensive position is. So what do? You spread. So you go around. So a lot more walking. You got to be patient. But so you wanna go all the way around this line here and attack from the sides. Never frontal attack. Musketeers shooting this Prussian. Foot guards getting attacked by general. Very well done with the general. And foot guards. There you go. Supported by musketeers. So I have this Samad. This is my hope. That one unit. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry. 77, 72 full units, 80, 76. And he's got the house. So once he gets the house, it's going to be really tough to attack because I'm going to start shooting at the house. I'm not going to get anywhere. See, I'm wasting bullets here. I want to get these lights, but these guys escape into the forest. So yeah, it's not a good idea to attack. I'm going to be losing men. Thinking to get the house, but I'm getting shot from all sides. And I lost my cap unit here too. I attacked this general. Mistake. Didn't see this full balloon guard unit. So this is the last. This is one bridge too far for me to attack. I just don't have. I'm pretty much out of bullets too. I don't have the manpower. 25, 63, 76. 13 cav unit, so I just don't have enough men to take this house. I'm very well protected. There you go. Another mistake. They went to the wrong side. Lost 2 cav units. I was pretty pissed off at that. Prussia is still standing, so they managed to beat this Prussian player, and we are very weak on this side. These guys are. We just don't have enough men to attack anymore. And power bar is to their advantage. So this is where our attack came to a grinding halt. We were just out of steam. We just don't have enough men to be able to sacrifice to overcome their position. Prussia is just grinding away from the other Prussian player. France starts forming up. Of course, Spain is going to play defensively. Again, this is 12. He knows all the tricks of this game, where to stand and how to let you bleed men. Trying. So what do you do when you can't attack from one side? You go around, you try to attack from another position. I need to be connected with my units. In order for attack to succeed, you want to have, again, rule number 1 what Napoleon has been doing is always having superiority of numbers at the area that you want to attack. And for that, and in this game that works too. So you wanna combine the units again. I have 1 Samad unit. I still have my general. There's no cav, unfortunately. They have more men, according to this bar, and better positioning. There's no point for me to attack this anymore. So what I do want to have 1 unit to hold my making sure that They're hidden, so if they get too close, they can shoot, and it allows my other units to pull back safely, go around it. Prussia's got 1, 2, and a general. Well done by Spain. They could just shoot over the hill on this. Prussia saw that right in time, pulling back. And Spain is coming counter-attacking. Very well done. So these guys are coming for a counter-attack to finish up the game, which I would. Prussia setting the general. From the square, huh. Got these Fusiliers. That's one less unit. Very tired. Yeah, the general is going to charge that Joaquin. Yeah, you don't want to lose this general. It's much more valuable, Joaquin. See, he fooled you, got you right there, and now your general is going to get shot. Was lucky. I think these guys are out of bullet. Oh, what is it doing? He's going for attack. Oh man, he's making you run around deeper and deeper. Spain's got an excellent micromanagement and form a square, and our general died. So were we able to get this? My salvo and his salvo didn't work. Walking survived. They survived. They survived by 5. Wow. So at this stage, I do have my general Ibrahim. This is a great general, and because of this general, all these guys are just holding, even 44 and 25. And they're standing because their flanks are taken, are covered. I did keep one unit over here. Always have little asins up your sleeve. So I simply don't have the manpower to attack. They are too well defended. So let's see what they're gonna do with their attack. And this Walloon Guard is gonna be deadly. That's a strong unit. He's got almost two full Walloon Guard units. Absolute deadly. I'm not sure what the idea. Exhausted, attacking into the forest without support. I'm not sure what the idea was behind this. And these guys give morale support, so I wouldn't do this. So after almost an hour, 40 minutes of playing defensively, they're coming to attack, and it's just not strong enough right now. Good teamwork here, followed up by Spain. These guys don't have any ammo, that's why I have them back there. I remember now. Look at these guards are still standing. Finally. So he's balloon guards. And a counterattack from here. I was holding these Semets for this moment to charge against the balloon guards. That's the only unit can withstand the balloon guards. But wisely he's fallen back. I'm forming up another line over here to shoot at this. 46, 45. You don't want to. I want to save these guys. I still had some bullets, and that helped. So again, the same style. You want to, if they're chasing you, you want to pull back and shoot from angle. .55 versus 86 balloon guards, but I have the forest. These guys are the bullets. And I got 2 units anchoring down with my 1 Nizam. So I take that. And so this is so close, guys. This is 15 minutes left. I simply don't have the steam to continue with the attack. And they wisely pull back too, because you know they're not going to be able to win a shootout in these guys in the forest. So when they're pulling back, I'll try to not give him chance to form up. Of course he did. Sending my general around. Again, you always want to have a little surprise. Even if you have a few units left, I have 1 to the far left. And this guy's going to go to far right. That's so irritating. If you have units behind you, you constantly got to keep looking over your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a general here too. So I have a little bit more, but 51. That's about 100. 40. 240. 290. 320. 40, 50, 420, 83, 100, 50, 210, 280, 290 plus 40 is 330, 335. We have the same amount of men, more or less, but he's welcoming me to attack. And there's only 15 minutes left. What do you do? Would you let the time run out? And look, it's not that we have an attack. I was here. I came all the way from around here, around, up here, over here. I was stopped finally. Came back, form up here. No, we are not gonna. We are not gonna do that. Look at this formation. Facing this side. So it's got that side covered. We're going to go around it again, come from this side. The lights up here, so you have advantage. As soon as I come out, I'm going to get shot. Back up. Layers of defensive formation. How will you attack this? As always, try to find an anchor, hold them down, maybe this here or here, so they divert man, which he did. It's diverting man over here. Concentrate your forces and attack where you think you might be able to break through. Now, one thing you could tell by here, when they're behind each other, the second rank is going to shoot the first rank. 71 versus 40. I got shot. Here we go. Holding my cements for the last. These guys are probably out of bullets. These guys do have bullets, they're overstretched. These guys are probably out of bullets too. Here goes the final attack. Who's gonna win this? Ouch. 2 volleys. Balloon guards out of bullets. Lights out of bullets charging in. My infantry comes into action. Samats are coming after the Walloon. That's perfectly what I wanted. 40 Samats versus 50 Walloon guards. Holding these guys back. Shooting myself in the back though. Here comes the general. Flanking attack, which worked well versus the Fusiliers. Samats are fighting. And these are overall melee. He's holding 2 units back, his general and his lights. The last unit of Austrians coming to effect to action. And my general is going after his general. Yes. Walking is down. That's definitely going to affect their morale. And Semats are going after the lights. And we got it. We won this hard-fought battle. Look at that. 21, 40, 40, 19. I hope you enjoyed this battle. A Seaman, 1136 killed. Dutch, 1534. Guerra, 1496. Arrakis, 1043. Lord, 1059. 12th Army Group with most kills, 1758. He's an excellent player. Masken Heine, 1244. And a Goldberg, 1236. So a few takeaways from this battle is that if you're attacking, just the instructions, anchor anvil style, hold the enemy in one place and kick them in the balls from the other side. And that's what we did. If you attack, you want to make sure you have superiority in numbers. And terrain is important. Make sure, you know, as a defensive player, you have the forest, you have the high ground, the hills. These are all standards. So these units did not do too well. This I like though. 101, 200. Ratio 2 to 1. That's a good ratio. Abraham did really well. Nice. This is a good ratio. All the others were pretty even throughout the battle. We can't really blame them. They were constantly attacking and getting shot. Yeah, this Sonat unit was the best. 52 losses, 131 killed. Nice job with the infantry. And with that, I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Until the next one, cheers.